Hi everyone, my name is Damien. Welcome to the Chosen Empire YouTube channel. On this channel, we discuss the topics of narcissism, spirituality, and healing. Okay, and what we're going to be discussing today is the fact that your eyes were open but you couldn't see. All right, you couldn't see that this person was a narcissist, you couldn't see the manipulation. Okay, yeah, so we're going to talk about that today. So, you didn't see the you didn't acknowledge your intuition, you didn't acknowledge your gut feeling, you looked past the red flags, you didn't see any other signs. You were just there having fun with the narcissist. Okay, we all know that this is a relationship that starts off fun, because the by now you must know the narcissistic cycle, which is the love bombing, devaluation, and eventually discard. Okay, and the love bombing phase is where the narcissist put in a lot of work. All right, because this is the phase that they use to get you hooked in and locked in. All right, to the point where they can have full control over you. Okay, so remember, this is the love bombing phase is actually um, it's as I always say, it's a critical stage for a narcissist. Um, they invest and put a lot of time into it, and they want to make sure that they can get you real good. So as I always say, they're gonna treat you well, they're gonna do everything for you. They're gonna also mirror your personality and back to you. Okay, because this is one of the main things that get you hooked into is like, even if you know that this narcissist had a bad reputation, but based on how they are love bombing you and mirroring yourself to you, all of that can just throw everything that you've actually known about the narcissist out the window, and you just look at them in a different light. You understand? Because they're love bombing you and mirroring you and all of that. Okay, so the narcissist is gonna take you through the narcissistic cycle. They're gonna do the whole love bombing thing, make sure that they got you hooked in and all of that. Okay, so they're gonna carry on. They're gonna use all the tools that they have to manipulate you and get you to the level that they want you. Okay, so during this narcissistic cycle, it's not gonna be you're not gonna be able to get a chance to see what is actually going on. Okay, because everything is constant. The narcissist is constantly coming at you with something. You understand? And it's all with the intention of controlling your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Okay, so you're not gonna really have time to really think what's going on. You might see few things happening that you might feel some type of way about it based of what they might have said to you, or so, but you will quickly probably find a way to just explain that away out your head. Okay, so they're gonna because when they ready to love bomb you, sorry, not the love bombing, the when they're gonna be gaslighting you. All right, that is something powerful. It's something that is done for you to doubt your reality. Okay, it's done so that you doubt yourself. You start second guessing yourself. You're double-minded about everything. So this is something that they use all the time. All right, I experienced somebody try to gaslight me once, and I recognized it. I don't know if they know that I recognize it, but me and that person is just, I don't have time for narcissists or narcissistic abuse. So I don't play around with it. Okay, and I'll advise you guys also not to entertain it. Once you get the information, if you're listening to channels like these, like mine, or other like-minded channels that talk about narcissism, take it very serious. Okay, because if somebody gets you into this cycle, this narcissistic cycle, it's gonna be tough for you. You're gonna be in for the fight of your life. You understand? It's not easy to recover from narcissistic abuse. You understand? Some people might only just look at physical abuse as abuse or stuff like that, but all abuse is abuse. All right, so you have to take it with all seriousness. So when they're gonna be gaslighting you, that's gonna be messing with your brain, your thoughts, your emotions. When they triangulate you, you know, trying to bring a third person into the scene. They're trying like when they come from work, wherever they've been, and they come in, they might say, oh, you know, this person so and so treated me this way today. This person treated me better than, you know. So they're automatically wanting you to compare yourself with this third person, and this person you might have never even seen. Okay, so that's another way how they try to get in your brain. You understand? And what all of this is trying to do is to make you work harder in the relationship, give more. You understand? Cater to the narcissist needs more and more, and just be a fool for them. You understand? So that is what all of this manipulation is for. You understand? They might blame shift. You might bring up something to them like you did this or you did that, and they will find a way to turn it around, you know, to shift the whole thing, probably blame it on you. They blame it on anybody else but themselves. Okay, so once you're being constantly manipulated like that all the time, your mind is gonna go into a what you call a brain fog. Okay, and that's when you can't see clearly, you can't think clearly. You don't see the different type of tactics they're trying to come at you with. You know, they're gonna just, as I said, the narcissistic cycle, it doesn't give you a chance to breathe, it just give you a chance to think straight. It's just gonna keep you in a constant confusion. All right, and always remember, God is not the author of confusion. You understand? He gives you a sound mind. So anything else other than that is from the devil. You understand? And narcissistic abuse, as I always say, as you always hear me say, there's a spiritual aspect to it. All right, and one of the things is that you as an empath, you actually believe in the mask of the narcissist. Okay, the mask is what they show to the public, like that they're this good people, good person, this kind, empathic person. You understand? But in reality, that's not them. That's not their true self. Your true self is behind the mask, and behind the mask is just pure evil. Just pure evil. We don't even have to get down into the specifics of it. It's just pure evil. All right. So that is why. That is one of the reasons why I say it's narcissism as a spiritual aspect to it. Okay. So you believed in the mask, you believed in the narcissist, you believed in the fake empathy, they believed in all of what they were pitching to you. You understand? They believe in the false self. You understand that they create and they try to display to everybody. Okay, so they wanted you to pedestalize them and see them in certain light, which they're far from. They're nothing like that. What they try to make people believe. Okay, they are low vibrational people. They're a shell of themselves. And you see these type of low vibrational ways that the narcissists have about them, they try to project that onto you. All right, because they always want to make you bring it down to their level. You understand? So they're gonna be doing all kind of things to draw you down to their low level, to make because all of this manipulation tool and tactics that they be using, all of that is done to chip away at your confidence, chip away at your self-esteem, so that they could just get you down into this low place where you don't even know whether you're coming or you're going, you don't know if it's up or down, you're just in this constant brain fog and you can't think straight, and at that point they can just push you around, do whatever with you, and just have you practically have you as their footstool. And I can see, this is something that I can see, like just being out and about, you know, I can see all of these things, you understand? As I always say, I'm spiritually awakened, so I don't just see things in the physical, I see it also in the spiritual realm, you understand? So that's also a reason why I don't play around with narcissistic people or play narcissistic games. Alright, once you start showing me narcissistic traits, it's gonna be a different me. You understand? You're gonna be dealing, like, I'm just gonna, like, you can see it on me, like I just different, you know. So I don't like people bringing showing me those type of traits, you understand? I give you a story. Like one day I met this guy, you know, he also do some work, he's a tradesman, but the first time I met him, I could know that this guy was a narcissist, you understand? I call it the two extremes, you understand? So when somebody is showing you the two extremes, that's a red flag. So you're just meeting somebody and they're pretending like they're talking to you, trying to get to know you, but the moment you ask a question or you say, oh, I didn't hear what you said, you see, let's try to get, and you know, try to give you that other side of them, like, you know. So with all of that, I knew right away that this person was, you know, a narcissistic fool. So I just know how I had to deal with him from there on, based on the work that he was doing for me and all of that. But at the end of the day, I wasn't interested in this person. Like, I know he's a narcissist, so I'm not gonna take it any further. I ain't trying to get to know you or anything like that. You understand? The two, like as I just explained to you, I call it the two extreme. You're trying to see, you're trying to act as if you're acting as if you're trying to know this person, but at the same time, it's like you're showing this, you're showing me a bit of aggression at the same time. You understand? And I don't take lightly to stuff like that. That's classic narcissist move. You understand? So dealing with narcissistic people and going through the narcissistic cycle is not easy. All right, especially when if they discard you. All right, it's gonna be tough for you. For me, I discarded the narcissist. You know, as I always said, during my time running with the narcissist, I always felt strong. Like, I just always felt strong. I was seeing few things, but the love bombing phase, it definitely hooks you and lock you in. You understand? And this is something that we have to admit as empaths and as people that have been through narcissistic relationships or, you know, addiction ship, whichever, you know. So yeah, sometimes we as empaths, we have to admit the fact that we are a bit codependent, and that we actually might be people pleasers, and you know, a few other things that might be affecting us that we don't realize or look at the moment. You understand? So sometimes I was a codependent, and I dealt with that, got over it, and make sure I don't fall back in that, you know, codependent type of vibe. You understand? And so it's not only the narcissist have work to do, but the empath, especially once you're out of the narcissistic cycle, whether they have discarded you or you discarded them, you're just about to start doing the work now to heal and bring back yourself to where you was before, that kind loving empath, okay, that you was. So you have to do the work. It's not gonna be easy. It's definitely, because dealing with rumination, dealing with you know, all these things that's going through your mind, you understand? Because that's where the narcissist wants to live, you know, inside of your mind, rent free inside of your mind. That's where they want to live, you understand? But as soon as you can reach to the point where they can see that you no longer need them, and as you always, as you know, they always need you, okay? So, you know, it's just for you to get the information, learn, apply it, and just know that you're not going to fall for these people. You're not going to be no footstool for a narcissist. You're just going to leave them and let them suffer on their own, because these are very evil, demonic people. The spirit they carry inside of them are very demonic, you understand? So I don't play with them. So whenever you realize you've been in a narcissistic relationship, just do the best you can to get away from that situation, get away from that person as best as you can. Alright, remember, no contact is the best way. If you're not able to do that, you just keep the talking and to a minimum, and don't be emotionally invested in these persons. Okay, just cut them off. You don't need them. They need people to survive. You don't need them. Okay, so that's the video for today. I'm not gonna let it run any longer, you know. As I always say, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and continue to look out for future videos. Okay, and always remember, I'm not trying to convince you, but as long as you heard what I said. Okay, thank you guys very much.